Hunter, hello. Hello, my dear. Whenever Sarah was this nervous, I used to keep close. A look, a smile, a touch on the shoulder. It always helped. I can't do that now, of course, but death can't stop me from watching over her.
Why would she be nervous?
I don't know. I think I'll stay and find out.
I thought there'd be snacks.
I'm always wary of impromptu team meetings.
Why?
It's usually when people get fired.
You have been fired?
Me? No. But I've had to call those meetings, and they suck.
I'm sorry, was it the Hunter? Short notice for a meeting.
What do you think it is about?
From the set of her jaw, some kind of reprimand. Did she say what it's about?
Just that we all had to be here.
Maybe we're getting fired.
No, there's still coffee.
So?
Well, the first sign of layoffs is when they stop replacing the coffee.
Hey, Hunter.
You know how long this will take?
I do not. Why?
Robbie and I had plans. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Big news, whatever it is.
How can you tell?
I've known Sarah long enough. After tonight, everything changes.
Good thing you're fireproof.
What?
Nothing. I have a feeling about the meeting.
You think she's announcing a team barbecue?
Not exactly.
She didn't call this meeting lightly. Whatever this is, it's important.
How do you know?
Because I've called meetings like this before.
An auspicious night, don't you think, Mr. Rogers?
Stop calling me that. I can't live up to that name.
Such a charming location for whatever is about to happen.
What, no predictions?
As I have mentioned on many occasions, often in your presence, I can no longer peer along the shaft of time's arrow, nor alter its arc. But if you could, what would you suggest I do? Waste my considerable talents on a glorified pep talk? I should think not.
So you do know what she will say?
I have my suspicions.
I dislike this.
Why? We don't know what it's about.
I dislike anything mandatory.
You dislike everything.
Not true. I tolerate... What a waste of my evening.
You know what this is about?
No, but it will be a waste, I am certain. You must have slipped.
Any idea what this is about?
Not really.
I think she's gonna yell at somebody.
Why do you say that?
Just a feeling. I like those calls.
I thought I had sensed a great power approaching, and I was right.
Nobody knows what this is about. Did she say something to you?
Not really.
Whatever it is, it can't be good.
Good girl, Charlie.
This is odd, huh?
The meeting?
No, meeting out here. Why not the common room? Something's up.
Everyone's here. I should begin.
You sound like you're hesitating.
That's because I am. I could use a moment to collect my thoughts.
Take your time. I will catch up with the others.
Thank you. It won't be long.
Whenever we foil Hydra's plans, an angel gets its wings.
All right. I'm ready.
We are all ready to hear what you have to say.
Time to tear off the bandage. Thank you all for coming. Truthfully, I wasn't sure everyone would. And that's why we're meeting. The Hunter and I are working to stop Lilith and her master, Chthon. I'm not certain about the rest of you.
We're in this to the end.
Are you? I see petty rivals more concerned with scoring points off one another than stopping the mother of demons.
Whoa there, if anyone isn't pulling their weight, it's the Midnight Suns.
And if anyone's doing their own thing, it's the Avengers.
And the ringleaders prove my point. But I speak only for myself. So, I ask the Hunter, who is responsible for the dysfunctional state in which we find ourselves?
The Midnight Suns refuse to play well with others, as though they think they can do this on their own.
That's not true. We're the ones who've been cut out. Nobody listens to us.
I do. I mostly hear complaints about the Avengers. No viable plans to stop my mother.
She will destroy everything you know, pollute all you love. In this, she and her followers are unified. To serve Lilith is to serve Chthon. If you don't pull the same direction, if you'd rather fight each other, we've already lost.
Look, the Midnight Suns are unproven. I will grant that they have potential, but we can't trust an apocalyptic threat to the Halloween teens.
We're all in our 20s.
Could have fooled me.
See? The Avengers underestimate their allies. You think they'll do otherwise for the Mother of Demons? If they're in charge, we lose.
You're both right. The only one who can lead us to victory is the Hunter.
Huh.
That's our Steve.
What do you say, Hunter? Are you willing to lead us against your own mother?
That is a lot of responsibility. I do not know if I can do that.
An old friend of mine would say that's the right answer. If you don't want it, you're the best one for it.
What if I fail you?
How can you? With the rest of us at your side? We're your team, Hunter. Tell us how you plan to lead us.
We know our goal. Now we need to do the work. I plan to push everyone here to the limit. But no one has to do anything I will not do myself. Without trust and respect, we are no team.
Highly inspirational, boss, but let's get down to vibranium tax. We're all equal here, and it's obvious my team is first among equals. Look, there's no question these kids have heart. We can't do any of this without them. But this isn't our first apocalypse, and experience beats heart any day of the week. Boss, I need to know where we stand on this.
Tony, do you believe the world is truly in danger?
Of course.
And do you believe I can lead the team against this threat?
Well, yeah.
Then you and the rest of the Avengers need to trust me to do what is best for all of us.
Not to interrupt this feel-good moment, but what about us? It's no secret we were sidelined when Tony and the others showed up. Caretaker built our team to face this threat, but we've been pushed aside. I need to know that ends here.
If the Midnight Suns can stand beside the others, you have nothing to worry about. But I cannot play favorites.
None of us want that.
I do. We're the best.
Not helping.
I don't know, Nico. She's growing on me.
That's enough for tonight. I want all of you to reflect on what we said. If you'll excuse me, I need a moment with the Hunter. So that's it. We did what we could. Let's hope it works.
I had no idea this was coming.
Kiddo, you have no poker face. For the others to consider you as a leader, your reaction needed to be genuine.
Was Steve in on this?
No, but he respects you, and I had a feeling he'd speak his mind. If he hadn't suggested you take the reins, it would have been me.
I still do not see the point of all this.
They're finally thinking of something other than themselves. That was the point.
That is all I needed.
Tonight, we pulled the plunger and set the ball rolling. The rest is gravity, and the occasional nudge.
Is that a pinball reference?
In the 70s, Agatha insisted I pick up a hobby. I won a few tournaments.
Why do I know about pinball?
Perhaps it's the universe telling you to challenge me when this is all done?
Think I could take you?
No, you drain faster than bathwater.
Every meeting should be like this one.
Unpleasant?
Contentious?
No, interesting. And over in 5 minutes.
Hey.
Yeah, I guess I can follow you. For now.
What are you saying exactly?
Kid, don't lose my respect. It's the part of me that won't grow back.
So that's a good point, huh? About everyone putting aside their differences and coming together?
I'm not there yet, Tony.
Me neither. Sorry, Tony.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if I agree with everything you said. Still, I'm glad you said it.
What do you mean?
This is the first time I've felt like I'm really part of a team. Not just Peter tagging along. I get it, we're in this together. But it's good to know that's how you see it.
I get what Steve sees in you.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
With him, depends on the week. But for you, it's all compliment, boss. Wouldn't you know it? Now you're the actual boss. And I called it, way before Steve did.
I don't know how to feel about this. I'm happy for you, but I hope it isn't weird when we hang out.
Why would it be weird?
Huh. Good point. All right. Let's not make it weird.
There's the Sarah I know.
The one who yells at everyone?
The one who kicks indecision straight in the ass. Up for a drink?
More than you know.
Common room?
In a few minutes.
I could have brought popcorn. You turn the Abbey upside down and shake it like tambourines. You were more entertaining than anything I could have done tonight. Next time, I'll bring popcorn.
Not what I expected.
Is that good or bad?
Right now? Feels good to me.
I had not predicted this.
Really?
No, Sarah spoke with me earlier. We have a long history of mutual advisement.
What advice did you provide?
About time. Which was a mistake. She thought I'd presented her with a temporal riddle, as I do on occasion.
Did you plan this with Caretaker?
Nope, it was off the cuff.
Impressive to see that in person.
What exactly?
Captain America, speaking from the heart.
I do that all the time.
Come on, Steve. You know what he means.
And you know I can't take a compliment.
Your greatest weakness.
Good thing the Red Skull never found out. You certainly know how to speak your mind.
You agreed with me.
Of course not. But you stepped up, you laid it out, and now you're ready to walk straight into hell. Figure I'll be there when you do.
Really?
Yeah, you're the obvious target, so I'll slip past while they tear you limb from limb. Don't worry, we'll build you a bigger mausoleum.
Always the strategist.
Still working out the kinks, but we'll get there.
Don't know why I didn't see it. You're perfect for this.
You did not see me as a leader?
It never crossed my mind. Most leaders I've encountered in life have a sort of professional ambition, for better or worse. Steve doesn't, but he's also called Captain America. The name alone carries rank and authority.
So if I went by Private Hunter...
Oh no, don't call yourself that. And I'm not explaining why. Art is very subjective. Who am I to judge?
I didn't come here planning to put you on the spot, but that's how it turned out.
You really think I can do this?
I know you can do this, and you have a great team ready for you to lead them. So let's get started.
I'm so proud of her. And you, of course. Don't pout.
Stop. We've known each other too long for this.
What, half a century?
If you round down. And I should have been there for you.
Well, you're here now.
Agatha would have loved what you did.
Can you picture her if I hadn't?
That look of hers. It could kill a whole city.
I spent a millennia facing the greatest horrors known to the world, and the only thing I truly feared was disappointing her.
If you did, I never knew it. And I'll bet neither did she. This is why I prefer to operate solo.
I sincerely hope I won't need to repeat myself after tonight.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter. Oh, switching things up, eh, boss? What's up, Sunshine? Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
Friends call me Logan.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
There you are, Hunter. Please join me when you have a moment. I insist.
You wanted it? You got it.
Hydra thinks they're so clever. Just imagine if they actually were. We might be in trouble.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Let's do this. Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Got more coil? Later.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze? Great. Now we're making progress, people. What's new, Hunter? We'll cut through that encryption in no time. This stuff is actionable. Let's shut it. This should keep someone busy.
I'll make it my highest priority.
Tony and Dr. Strange may think they're the epicenter of our operations, but we all know this is where the real magic happens.
Ah, Hunter, good to see you. We're not quite finished yet? I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Where in the hell are you, Blade?
There you are, Hunter. Please join me when you have a moment. I insist.
What do you think of Logan?
It's good to have him here again. He's always been a trusted friend.
I can see that. He seems to be a man of good character, despite the claws.
Always thought his claws were his best feature. They protected us, Agatha and I. Could even say they saved our lives. It must have been, what, 1985? 84? I remember because Agatha crimped her hair and shoulder pads had cast some strange spell over my wardrobe. We looked quite ridiculous, but we were happy. Well, happy until a rather disturbed coven of witches by the name of the Salem Seven invaded our home.
That must have been terrifying.
It was. But what was even worse was that they were Agatha's own grandchildren by her son Nicholas Scratch.
They tried to kidnap their grandmother?
They felt she had betrayed which kind by choosing to live among humans and came to drag her back to New Salem by force. Logan was staying with us when they invaded our home. He hid us in a secret passage and refused to tell them where we were. He kept our secret and fought them off long enough for Agatha to invoke a banishing spell. Without him, they would have surely kidnapped her. Or maybe worse.
If it came down to it, I am sure you would have prevented Agatha from being taken.
I'm not so sure about that. 7 witches are a lot to fend off. I would have been outnumbered, just like I am now. Speaking of dysfunctional dynamics, I do trust you, you know, even though I don't always show it.
I know.
Even though you don't always show it?
Something like that.
Common ground? Who would have thought?
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
a lesson they won't forget.
Reading you loud and clear.
Want it done right, gotta do it yourself.
I'm impressed.
Come get it. On the other one.
I think you...
I'm gonna make you pay.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it looks like you've got another problem on your hands. One of the Fallen.
Lilith has deep pockets. You're gonna need the money when
Let us see if they have an answer for this. Watch my back!
Not enough, Runt.
Gas to that face.
If I can't heal up, she'll do it for me.
Someone feel a breeze. Hydra en route. Still looking at me.
How about a heal over here?
Engaging.
Enjoy this.
The light will heal you.
Good stuff.
Target confirmed. They're not going to like this. This is why I carry a shield.
That should buy us some time.
Whatever gets the job done.
It's over for you.
Take a break. We'll handle this.
He's not lost interest.
We've got it under control.
Back in the fight.
Enough of this.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. No mercy for the sons of Lilith. You were too weak for this fight.
Hopefully they learned their lesson, but we all know that's wishful thinking.
Book club tonight. You in?
Meet you there.
After you.
Yeah?
Welcome to book club.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't realize Steve knew the author. I really should have read this when he first asked.
Whenever I read this book, I can still hear the General's voice in my head.
Hunter.
Good girl, Charlie.
If you haven't already, you should welcome Logan.
Hope these meetings don't run too long.
We can start whenever.
I'm good if you are.
I am ready.
Before we start, I want to welcome Logan to the book club. What did you think of the book?
I didn't read it.
Okay then, guess I'll start. Steve, I really enjoyed this book.
What stood out to you?
I know people have different approaches to leading others, but I never considered what drives them to do so. Take Custer. He led from the front and was mostly loved by his troops, but his drive for personal glory affected every choice he made. Eventually, Custer picked a fight he couldn't handle. His recklessness led to the death of himself and every soldier he commanded.
His mistake was making decisions to elevate his own standing instead of his troops.
Makes sense. The better they do, the more he gets credit for leading them to victory. I think the biggest lesson, beyond don't be Custer, is that an outsized ego is a double-edged sword for a leader.
Also, you can't just get through life with a pretty face.
I thought you didn't read the book.
I didn't, but I picked things up from context.
I learned more about George Washington from this book than anything I was taught in school.
Yeah, that surprised me as well.
Before this, I associated him with statues, paintings, and the dustiest parts of American history. But here we see a military leader whose personal ambition was the victory of his army. He was clear-eyed about his goals and knew how to get out of his own way. Washington led from the top, though he kept counsel with various advisors. Once he made a decision, he expected his subordinates to follow his orders.
For less capable people, that sounds far too rigid a way to lead.
Yeah, I find it's best to leave some wiggle room. Give your people objectives and the resources to achieve them. More than anyone else in the book, Washington believed true leadership is a contract bestowed upon you by those whom you lead.
And that's where the book gets its title?
Right. The mantle of authority. It's something that augments you.
Which brings us to our final profile.
We really don't have to do this one.
And now, I'm interested.
Steve, how long have you bugged me to read this?
Not because of the chapter on me. You all know General Phillips selected me for the Super Soldier program. For a time, he commanded me in the field, and that's why my profile is in the book. He was kind to say I led by example. Maybe that's how it used to be. But the Avengers isn't a military organization. If I gave Tony an order, he'd laugh in my face. To get anything done, I need the group's consensus. I can't give pretty speeches about the need to sacrifice. I have to show that putting in the effort today will make a better tomorrow.
It cannot be as simple as you make it sound.
Oh, it never is. It's a constant struggle. And you won't always see eye to eye. Still, I find it's absolutely worth the effort. Leadership you can gain, but trust, that you have to earn. But I find little enjoyment in talking about myself, so yeah, let's end it here.
All right, we'll call it here. Next month is... Hunter, do you have any books to suggest?
None from the past few centuries.
Then Logan could pick the next one.
Sure. The Adventures of Crash Morgan #5, The Last Queen of Deimos.
What is that exactly?
It's about a space explorer with a ray gun, a jetpack, and a fishbowl helmet. Travels through space with a robot dog. They get in wacky adventures.
That's a classic. A buddy of mine had that in basic.
I'm always up for space nonsense.
I'm not, but that's the book. I'll give it a shot.
I'm not sure why Logan joined book club if he's not going to read the books.
You are not required to do so.
Come on, it's the principle.
I'm actually surprised Steve recommended this book.
Why?
Steve can take a compliment, but he's uncomfortable with praise, especially from someone he respects.
What did you think?
Well, the punch is decent. But there should have been a bigger spread.
What I meant, what did you think about book club?
I just told you. Thumbs up for punch, thumbs down for snacks.
Well, at least Logan showed up.
You did not think he would.
I wasn't sure he'd be into book club. And I don't know what to expect from that book of his.
The name alone has me intrigued.
Maybe you're right. I should learn to roll with the unexpected.
You welcomed a resurrected demon slayer into your life. Now we read books together.
Can't argue with that. When you first joined, I wanted you to keep an open mind about book club. I owe Logan the same courtesy you showed me.
Good call.
You calling it?
Yeah, I am done.
Peace.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Have you noticed any ramps around here? Maybe a ramp-like slab of mostly level stone, kind of at an angle?
For what?
I want to jump the hell ride over the Abbey.
Even if you do not hit the Abbey, you could overshoot and fall into the ocean.
Come on, Hunter. I'm a better driver than that. And the hell ride isn't a normal car. I'm going about this all wrong. You think Carol will get involved?
Maybe.
If anyone can chuck a car over the Abbey, it's her.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Easy enough for the Sorcerer Supreme to handle.
Friendly neighborhood service and friendly neighborhood prices.
Well, looky who it is.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Read or die. That's what I've always said.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
I wouldn't have thought so, but it's good to hear those bells again after all this time. As hard as Sarah tried to keep you out of the tower, you always found your way back in, just in time to...
Why, hello, Hunter.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Nice shirt. Cool symbol.
How's it going, boss? Came to the right man. It's Tony Ford's mystery, it flows. Sometimes, I even impress myself. I'm here if you need me.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Hydra's mystics succeed in opening that rift, they'll call even more of Lilith's children to their side.
Still they persist.
I'm saving my arrows if we need it.
Not to be discouraged. That's one mystic out.
Fair enough.
We've knocked another mystic out of the ritual. Almost there.
Getting it done any way we know how. Who designed your armor? Because it looks like junk. This should be good.
Pain is only temporary.
Hydra's in control of the situation. Time for the real thing. Let's see how tough you are.
It's good to be back in the fight.
Prepare yourself.
This shall be of great help.
Make way for vengeance.
Feeble effort.
Leave some for the rest of us.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
We are.
I don't think they like me.
Soon they arrive.
None must focus yet.
Our work is proceeding.
That'll precisely what I needed. Let's do it. They won't know what hit them. This is gonna be good.
That was even better than I expected. There was a time when Lilith had the highest standard of convenience. That clearly passed.
That won't be enough to save you.
Your end. A blessing.
I'm up. Can't take much more of this.
The light will heal you.
Oh, invigorating. Sure, why not? Does Hydra even pay you enough to cover your medical bills? Been saving this for
You were too weak for this fight.
Has chosen.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Love the effort. Shield core holding.
They are committed to the darkness.
Your mother abandoned you.
We've done it.
So don't get mad, but Caretaker wants to run Emo Kids tonight.
I do not mind. Why would that make me mad?
I'm a little mad. I don't want her thinking she's in charge now. Alright, let's do this.
Lead the way.
How much did Nico tell you about tonight's meeting?
She said you are leading it.
I suspect you have an opinion on the matter. Say what you must.
I am ready.
That's all?
Yes. When do we start?
As soon as you want. Tonight I will cocoon your conscious mind from your past self. When you are ready, we can safely observe the events of your death.
Is this some kind of hypnosis?
No, it's old magic, once used to heal tormented minds. It allows one to observe and process past events that may be painful to consider.
Why didn't you think of this sooner?
You've been gone so long. Until the last meeting, it didn't occur to me that the events of your death are, to you, quite recent. Now then, shall we proceed?
Not just yet.
All right, but let's not delay much longer.
Another night, another ritual. We could at least bring snacks.
Tonight's ritual will prove to be an absolute treat.
Why am I just now finding out that Emo Kids serves dessert? Did you bring it out after I leave?
No, we don't... No. I mean, Caretaker's mastery of tonight's ritual. Her magic is bones of the world old. I confess my ignorance as to her methods is quite thrilling. A rarity for any Sorcerer Supreme.
Now then, shall we proceed?
We can begin.
What is the last memory on the night of your death?
Lilith, asking me to join her.
Keep it close. That's where you'll begin.
All right.
What do you see?
Lilith and I face each other in the circle. Join you? Why would I ever do that?
Since my transformation, I have made so many children, yet all pale beside my greatest creation. My true child, perfect, conceived in my very image.
I am nothing like you.
Not yet, but you will be, when I remove the shackles that bind you.
I will never stand by your side.
Foolish child. You have no choice in the... But we can no longer afford such lies.
I cannot move. The Darkhold. She has the Darkhold.
You cling to the delusions of your captors. Embrace your true self trapped within.
She lifts the Darkhold high. She...
That's it? That's how the hunter died?
There's nothing more.
So the hunter died because of a book?
Miss Rasputin, the Darkhold is hardly a book.
So Lilith read the hunter to death.
I guess she channeled her demon powers through the Darkhold.
Ugh, still a boring way to die.
Observing your own death can lead to sleepless nights, I know from personal experience. If you have trouble sleeping, I can write you a prescription. A joke, of course. I'm not licensed in this state.
died predictably.
You sound disappointed.
Death for the Hunter should not be so banal. Next time, add some spice. Get your legs stuck in a combine harvester. Have a sack of starving weasels tied around your face. Anything but demon powers.
I'm disappointed. I thought there'd be more to it.
Same here.
I always thought her attack on the Abbey was to recover the Darkhold, but it appears it was a means to an end.
What she said about me, my true self, can you explain that?
No, it's nonsense, but she clearly believed what she said. Perhaps we can use this against her.
How?
When we're ready to face her, you may be able to divert her attention.
You want to use me as bait?
Well, if you're offering.
Why is using me as bait always your plan?
Because it works.
After I died, was that how you found me?
Yes. You and Lilith. With the Darkhold between you.
If she used it to kill me, how did she die?
The Darkhold is a dangerous book. Maybe the power was too much for her to control.
I know where my body ended up. What of Lilith?
The Knights of Wundagore took Lilith's body. I didn't ask where, and didn't want to know.
And the Darkhold?
Also provided to the Knights, in pieces for them to scatter throughout the world. It worked for centuries, until Hydra tracked them down.
That is all I wanted to ask.
Are you all right? This can't have been easy to relive.
Not knowing was the hardest part of my return. I feel better.
Good. I won't keep you. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
What did Lilith mean?
Sarah thinks it may be significant. She will do some digging.
Good. We're on to what?
But not tonight.
All right. You taking off?
That is it for me.
Sounds good. See you next meeting.
You really seem to know yourself.
That's good for the old ego.
Great job last night, Rip Van Winkle.
Hunter. Can't hurt to warm up on Hydra's flunkies. You've got an endless supply of practice dummies to beat on.
It turns out Tony does occasionally make useful contributions.
Later. Underneath my mask is a look of deep satisfaction.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze? I like where this is going. Looks good to me. Any new leads? Beginning decryption sequence. I'm sure Tony won't mind if I install XCOM on Central. It's for tactical research. This won't take long. And Hydra rears its ugly head. One of them. This should keep someone busy. Where in the hell are you, Blaze? I think I can handle that.
Good mood.
I'm here if you need me. Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter. Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
you, Blaze?
What's up, Ancient One?
Hey.
Ready for more? Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
New and improved.
We need any advantage we can get. Time to take it to the next level.
Awesome! Can't wait to see how this goes down.
Even a sorcerer supreme can't rest on his laurels.
I see you've been making friends. That's good.
I'm trying.
Just don't take it personally if some folks are a little, rough around the edges.
You were speaking of magic.
I was trying to beat around the bush.
Was she friendly with the other X-Men?
Friendly in her own way, sure.
You must have seen something good in her.
You, of all people, should know it's more complicated than good or bad. I've known her older brother Colossus for a long time. Magic's been through the ringer. We all have.
But you two got along.
She gave away little bits and pieces about herself over time. I never pushed her. She seemed to like that.
Patience.
Key to any good relationship. I know you mean well. So does Magic.
In her own way.
See? You got it.
Bad guys better start running.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Hydra is still intent on detonating these rift charges wherever they can. Consequently, be damned. Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
Target confirmed.
What
Whatever works for you.
This is still happening. Engaging. I hope you've learned your lesson. Hope they're ready. They're not going to like this.